What's up, guys? So I just want to talk to you about a couple of different things: calisthenics, training the planche, and just be transparent as possible. Just to jump right into it, I've been training calisthenics for approximately 4 to 5 years, consistently for the last, I would say, 4 years. And it has its ups and downs, just like anything in life, right? You know, you're gonna have your big positives, and then you're gonna come down into the negatives, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna question a lot of things. And I find myself questioning at times my strength relative to my age, weight, arm length, and I'll talk about that in regards to planche. And I think you wanna avoid that, you know, just doubt yourself. You don't want to go down that route, and certainly we all experience that, but we don't want to stay in that slope. But anyways, there's positives and negatives with training, with anything in life. The biggest thing is you have to grow from it, and when you have those negatives, there's time for self-reflection. There's time for self-reflection even in the positives. And so you have to really reflect on, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better? You have to celebrate your victories. And so what I find myself with planche, man, it's such a tough exercise. Now I really wanted to save this video for it until I acquired the full planche. And I'm not there yet. And it's okay. The older I get, the more I realize that, man, just be true to yourself and reflect that truth onto others. Again, this is just me being transparent and talking to you guys. And the planche, man, I've been training it for, man, on and off for the last 5 years. Usually, you know, with full planche, doing extensive research, you usually find that people, you get it within a year, 2 years. Some people get it within 8 months. Some people wait, like, they're with me, 3, 4, 5+ years until you acquire the full planche. Granted, I started calisthenics a little late. People usually start a bit early and they're lighter. They have shorter arms, and for me, started calisthenics in my later 20s. I'm in my 30s now, and you know, being at the weight that I'm at, 100, I fluctuate between 180 to 100, right now 180 to 185 pounds. That's pretty heavy for full planche. People usually acquire the full planche at a significant lighter weight, you know, 140, 150, shorter arms. My arm length is crazy compared to my height. Like, I think I measured at like 75, 76 and a half inches. My wingspan, I'm sure, is probably outside the camera frame. It's gruesome training this planche, man, and I really want it. And there are times where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up, because I don't think I'm physically capable of acquiring this move because of my genetic makeup. I'm not the shortest guy. I'm standing at 5'11", 182 pounds. I stepped on the scale this morning. So granted, my body structure isn't really suitable for planche, but I got that anime attitude, man, like that anime protagonist, like Naruto, Deku. I'm just gonna keep pushing until I destroy my body at this point. I've never had injuries. If I could find a, oh yeah. Never had injuries. I might have had minor tweaks, and I'm thankful for my durability. I'm naturally just a durable person. So, and I think that also is correlated with my type of training. Never really had tweaks. I've always come across regressive roadblocks. I'm talking like, I'll see significant progress in my planche training. I'm talking like handstand all the way to a straddle planche, and just a solid hold, 3 to 5 seconds, pretty easy. And then you're going from that to like, you're struggling to get handstand to tuck planche, and you're just like, what am I doing wrong? I'm hoping my advice can help you guys. If you're training for planche or any type of calisthenics move that requires a good degree of straight arm strength, that being a front lever, back lever, you know, full planche, Maltese. I tell people, when you train calisthenics, the harder skills in calisthenics, you're not just training your muscles, you're training your ligaments. And ligaments, they require a longer amount of time to recover. They're not gonna recover overnight. Not even within a day, 2, sometimes 3 days. It could take a week, 2 weeks. Tendon and ligament strength is critical when it comes to training those harder moves in calisthenics. Handstand and straddle planche was pretty strong. Next thing you know, I regress, and I'm just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, Spence, reflect, what am I doing wrong? You know, I do want to keep you guys posted on my journey and just go through this journey together. If you're working on the full planche, front lever, or other calisthenic skills and you want to train together, let's hold each other accountable. Like I said, I'm giving myself the end of the year to accomplish the full planche, and I'm on a right track. Let's say it's the end of August. September is gonna dictate really where I'm at. You know, I got some boxes so I can do like the box planche. I work on this thing it's called the ring thing. I brought that back out because I'm just desperate to get the planche at this point. And I originally had got that because the makeup of it makes sense. You know, reducing your body weight to a certain percentage, and you're getting comfortable in those moves, because not only when you train a planche, you want to be strong enough, but your body also has to be coordinated. So you have to make sure you put yourself in these positions so that way your body is like, okay, now I know what I have to do. So the ring thing, boxes, of course, just regular handstand, straddle to full planche, negatives. The key thing is, don't overdo it. A lot of times we get so caught up in these other skills that we find ourselves regressing versus making progress. Sometimes you might have to put a skill on the back burner because you got to focus solely on that skill. And that's what I did with front lever. Front lever, I got it, the maximum hold was like 7 seconds. And I was like, all right, I got it. I'll come back to it later. Let's focus more on the fundamentals, weighted pull-ups. When I get to that point of acquiring the front lever again, I'll have more than enough strength, because, you know, you pulling 3 45-pound plates, that's 135 in kg. That's like what? 135 divided by 2 and some change. I think it's like what, 60 kg, 61 or something like that. I'll have the foundational strength when I go back to the front lever. I really wanted to wait on this video. I wanted to have the full planche and talk to you guys about my progress and what I did, but I'm just gonna be open with you guys and I want you guys to be able to see me on my journey, hold me accountable, and realize that at the end of the day, man, we're all human. For me, I'm not this special person that I have this strength. I'm just another person that is seeking the way, or let's just say I'm living the way, and I want to share my knowledge, my experience with you guys so I can help you grow. So the full planche, that is the goal. Now, before I get ready to close out, I want to give you guys a couple of pointers when training the full planche. Focus on your planche leans a lot. Planche leans are the foundation for a full planche. It's better than holding a tug planche, advanced tug planche. Just do a planche lean. I'm bringing back the box planche, presses, holds, handstands to negative, straddle planche, full planche, pseudo planche, push-ups. Keep it basic. You don't have to do all these extra gravity defying skills to acquire the full planche. Even L-sit to straddle or the full planche is also a great exercise. I recommend to deload later in the week because that's where I saw the best progress with my full planche training. Just don't overdo it. You don't want to train till failure. Don't train till your tendons and your ligaments and your biceps are just on fire from training the planche. Take it easy, okay? You want to leave gas in the tank because, again, you want to allow your body to actually recover. Have a good recovery. When I was overtraining, I'm telling you, I'll post a video. My shoulder was pulsating. Like, that's when I know, like, okay, something's going on. Your muscles shouldn't just be randomly twitching unless you're deficient in potassium, sodium, magnesium, your key minerals that play a role in just overall bodily functions. I was waking up through the night. I'm like, yo, why am I waking up multiple times throughout the night? And I'm telling my fiance, like, babe, like, I'm waking up multiple times. And, you know, she's like, you probably just, you're stressed. You don't think you're stressed because you're like, no, I'm not stressed. But oftentimes, your central nervous system handles that. So when you're stressed, you may feel mentally great, physically great. But when it comes to resting at night, your body is like, yo, I'm stressed. I'm trying to recover, and you're not allowing me to get rid of this extra cortisol that's floating in my bloodstream, and that's your stress response hormone. When you do too much and you tax your CNS either with heavy weights, and calisthenics is common too, because when you're training those harder skills on top of other compound movements, your body can be easily stressed. So you have to make sure you provide a safe haven for proper recovery. Again, if you're waking up throughout the night, your body's telling you like, hey, you're stressed. So make sure you guys do accommodate yourself accordingly. Other than that, guys, that's all I really have for you. I'm gonna keep you posted on the journey. Hold me accountable. Make sure you guys hold me accountable. I'm gonna be keeping you posted with my planche journey. I'm gonna do like check-ins probably once every month, every 2 months, just to show you what I'm doing and my progress. And again, 2024, I told myself that I wanna acquire the full planche. By the time my second kid comes out, I wanna have that full planche. Like, I wanna be able to show my second kid, like, your father is crazy strong. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. Let me know in the comments what other videos you guys would like me to do in regards to just my personal journey, advice, just talking to you guys. But make sure you guys are properly subscribed if you are new to the channel. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love, and Nashe.